the punishment meted out to a skilled thief. In a town called Savannah, many merchants lived. There were frequent incidents of theft in that city. People used to complain about this to the king from time to time. The robbery was carried out by 3 thieves. They kept the stolen jewelry money in one place for a long time. As soon as the king came to know about these 3 thieves, he ordered the guard to catch them. Knowing this, the thieves left the town to protect themselves. Also, they kept all the stolen goods in a big pot so that no one would get suspicious. On the way, they noticed an old lady living alone in a house. So these 3 concluded that we will leave the pot we brought here and come back after some time and then separate. All 3 went to the old lady and asked if she could keep this pot for a while as a favor to us. The old lady also agreed to that. Also, they have left a condition for the old woman. What is that condition? When we 3 come together and ask, they said you have to give this pot. As time passed, the 3 thieves decided to part with their stolen goods. Then all 3 took a pot separately and went to meet the old lady. We have come a long way to that old lady. So they rested under the tree for a while and said that they will get the pot from you. While they were sleeping, a snake in the tree bit one of them. The bitten man immediately woke up and felt the snake sting. He woke up the others and shouted in pain that he had been bitten by a snake and that there was medicine in the pot I had brought. Bring it. A man rushed to take the medicine. On the way, he got an idea and decided to take advantage of this opportunity. He went to the old woman and said that they had asked me to bring the pot as both of them were unwell. Then the old woman also refuses to give the pot on that condition. Immediately he shouted at the thieves that the old lady refused to give the pot. They were nervous about being bitten by a snake and told him to give the pot to him. After receiving the pot, he immediately disappeared from there. As the thief did not come for a long time, the snake-bitten thief died. The other thief came to the old woman and asked where he was. He said that he had already taken the pot away. He asked angrily which pot you gave him. He said it is the pot you brought then. He angrily said, why did you give that pot? We meant this pot. He asked me for that big pot and I didn't give it to him. Then I gave him that pot as you said from there. No, the fault lies with you. He immediately filed a case against the old lady to the king of the country. When the old woman was questioned in the royal assembly, the 3 asked what she had said. To which he said, the 3 of them came and asked me to give the pot. So the old woman was found guilty as she gave the pot to only one of them. The king asked the thief, what do you want from the old woman instead of the pot? He asked that I want the house and land where the thief and the old woman are staying. Immediately the king ordered the guard to catch the thief who had stolen the pot within a day. At the same time, he told the old lady that if the thief is not caught within a week, you should give your house and land as the thief asked. The old lady was shocked to hear this. If I lament where I will go in this old age. Thinalarman saw it while going on lamenting. He went to the old woman and asked for the details. He thought that this old man should get a proper verdict. As the thief could not be found, the king also passed judgment on behalf of the other thief. Thinalarman came to that place. He said that the government should forgive and reconsider its decision. The king asked why. He humbly said that the old woman had the right. Oh. Then the king mockingly said, "Prove what justification there is in that." Thinalarman asked the thief, "What did you say to the old lady?" He said that the thief and the 3 men came together and asked us to give the pot. According to the condition, you 3 come and ask, then the old man will give you that pot. The king was surprised to hear this, and the thief and the counselors were also shocked. The king gave Tenali Raman a ministerial position in the government council, having such a shrewd intellect. The old woman also went happily. Thinalarman thought that the other should get justice. "Go to him and I will help you catch that thief, and you should tell me what is in that pot." He agreed and said that the pot contained the money and jewels that all 3 of us had worked hard to save and its value. After hearing about the value of the money, Tenali Raman became suspicious of him. He made a plan to find out about him and catch the thief. Thinalarman went to the king and told the king that this case is not over yet and the other person should get justice. The king said that the thief should be caught. Tenali Raman said, "I have an idea to catch that thief." A shock to the king. "Well," Tenali Raman said, "tell me what that idea is." "Government, you should issue a statement titled, 'An Offer to Know,' to the people." He asked that it should be included in the concession that people who have money and jewelry can give it to the government and get double the value. The king also declared that it was right. This news spread everywhere and the thief also came to know. The thief's desire turned to greed and he brought all the money and jewels in disguise too to become rich. The value of the money said by the other person and the value of the money brought by this thief was always the same, and he stuck it to Tenali Raman. And he said that both of them are thieves and they belong to Shivanur city, and all these things were stolen from those people. He requested that these valuables and these thieves should be handed over to the king of Savannar. The king and the people were delighted to see Tenali Raman's skill.